Yeah, I mean, we've done a lot. We've stayed very serious through this.
We have.
You've done a very good job of
I
containing
was
yourself.
doing this for a while.
You know what, I was gonna do this all night tonight, and I didn't, so
You've done a
I
good
failed.
job.
So I think
As long as you don't do this.
everybody has worked very
I
hard.
just don't pick on
And
him, he brought the
everybody-
brittle for us.
He-
And,
No,
and
we-
everybody's been really fun and smart about what they're
That's
doing,
good.
and so it's
I'm
been
no
enjoyable.
lawyer.
It's been enjoyable for me. I like people that are silly enough to give up their own time for no money, so.
I think we should do this again.
Okay, call me in
5
10
years.
years, 5 years.
Well, when the weather gets
We'll
nice,
find another
I'll
project.
have
It
a
doesn't have to be
cookout.
the charter.
Is there any
When the weather's nice.
possibility, in effect, we'd be on call if council wanted to discuss something further? Or do you think this, should satisfy a literate council member?
I think it should satisfy the literate council member. And they'll dissolve us, by the way, that Tuesday night. We no longer are a group officially then. And so I think we ought to all just go and get drunk together.
And once we sign it and it's there and they've got it,
I'll drink to that.
In lieu of that.
Keep it in the
in
walking
lieu-
distance.
In lieu of that, since this feels weird that it might be our last meeting. So I said to Tricia today, I said that this feels very strange not to celebrate. We all came together kind of as semi-strangers and or strangers, and we've gone through a lot of serious discussions and battered things around a little bit and learned some things together and all. So I said to Tricia, we can't, I'd like to bring ice cream and brownies and, do something, but that doesn't seem to fit either. And I only realized this afternoon this might be the last meeting. So she said, well, we could say, do we want to go out for dessert after, we'll leave the council meeting early. We'll probably be in there 15 minutes. And leave the council meeting early and go somewhere and have dessert or coffee or.
I'll have more than a dessert or coffee. I'll have a hamburger or whatever wherever we go, because I probably won't have a chance to have
You won't
dinner
have dinner?
before we go.
So.
come think of it, I've had to give up a couple dinners on the way
Yeah.
for this. Not that I can't afford to give up a couple dinners here and there.
Well, I mean, whatever. I just, I thought, well, I'd do anything.
If you guys are up for that, I would.
We could go to Ken's, because there's gonna be a football game that night, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Maybe
Ken's house?
basketball,
I think
basketball.
football's over with.
By
I
then.
was thinking more when council finishes their process, maybe we should get together and say, well, out of 14, they bought X of them and rejected Y of them.
Oh, like find out what they did with it after we, yeah.
Ask them to report back to us.
Oh, and get together and kind of talk about it at
Then
the
we'll know
end.
what our work was
We've all
for.
been quite civilized about the whole thing. We didn't have to bring any knives or guns, but I don't know what the council's gonna do when they get this.
Well,
That
it's
does
not-
sound like it might be a summary.
Not quite a over/under on how many should fly through and how
You
many.
oughta cut this.
Yeah, you know.
Well, I'm serious.
Are we
This is-
adjourned?
We'll adjourn and talk about this. Meeting's adjourned.
You